Hi folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Alright, happy 4th of July. Hope all of you are going to be having a great one. I have to unfortunately work on the 4th, so I'm going to be there taking orders and hopefully not, I can ignore the AI screen and being hooked up to AI, which I'm not a fan of at all. And I'm just like, no, I'm just not a fan of AI at all. But everybody that's been on TikTok knows about Burger King investing in AI, and it's not good. It's not good. Anyways, so 2 days ago, I was on Book Talk, and this woman talked about that. Guess what is on the Doordash website and mobile app? Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is on Doordash. Now, I know why they're doing this. So Barnes & Noble has always been trying to compete with Amazon for dollars. Even though Barnes & Noble is older than Amazon by 100 years. So Amazon is very appealing to people because you can get your stuff delivered. And if you happen to be a vivacious reader, then this is something you're definitely interested in. Barnes & Noble doesn't have a fleet of vans and trucks to deliver books and puzzles and games and all that type of stuff. So, you got a company that has loads of cars, loads of vans, depending on what vehicle the driver likes to use. Hey, great idea. You can join Doordash, and you can have people order books, buy books from Doordash, and Doordash will deliver. Now, I must warn people, okay? Not every book is going to be on this. Not every one of them. The hot ones definitely are going to be there. Now, I don't know which Barnes & Noble that my money will go into the till. But I have been looking at the books that I can purchase. And I'm like, oh yes, that looks like something that I would be interested in buying. So, I'm trying out the service tomorrow. So I am off tomorrow. I'm very happy about that because there is that nasty heat wave we're under. And so I am going to go on here and I'm going to purchase 4 books. I want to try this service out. I want to get a couple of thrillers, and I want to buy 1 horror book. And the book that I am purchasing tomorrow is going to be Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I'm definitely going to be, they have plenty of classic books that I can get to enjoy. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. Now, here's the thing. It takes about an hour for me to get my order because it's 59 minutes away. What I'm concerned about is that I'm going to order my stuff, it will be delivered, and then after that, I won't be allowed to get books from Barnes & Noble through Doordash. And this fear stems from experience several years ago. I had ordered some smoothies from Smoothie King. And everything was going well. And then I went to buy 2 more smoothies again when I got paid again, and they said they couldn't do it. So my biggest fear is that I will do this, it will be delivered, and then I won't be allowed to enter their storefront. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm locked out of Barnes & Noble. It just means I cannot get it through Doordash. But we'll see what happens. So, this week, I'm going to get 4 books. Next week, I'm purchasing 2. This is going to be Mort by Terry Pratchett and Bram Stoker's Dracula. So those are the 2 books that I will be actually purchasing. Tomorrow I'm getting, as I said, I'm getting 4. I'm getting, can't pronounce your name. It's a hardback. I'm getting a paperback of a supernatural mystery. I'm getting the 3rd book in the James Patterson book, which is Jack and Jill. And then I'm picking up was it? So I'm picking up Frankenstein, the little one with the cat on it, was it James Patterson novel, which I've already read, so that's going to go immediately onto my shelf. And I'm picking up Killers of a Certain Age. So those are the 4 books that I'm picking up. So I should be spending probably close to $60. Now, because I'm spending that much money, they're not going to charge me a delivery fee, which is going to be really great. I'm going to be very happy about that. So, as I said, I am going to be doing that. Now, if I want to get a book and it's not available at the Barnes & Noble that the driver goes to, I'm going to order it through Amazon. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what this. So this is the Barnes & Noble one. Sorry about it being like bright. Alright. Yeah. Here we go. So you got fiction books here. I'm going to go to science fiction and fantasy. Of course, the top 2 are Matt Ditman. This has B. Schwab, Court of, the Actar series. And then, if I go to mysteries and thrillers, we have these. Apparently they added a new one to it, because this wasn't on there before. They got Death Comes to Marlowe, so you can see that. Okay, right, so they have the Merlot. So I'm definitely going, if I'm able to order books again, like next week, at the end of the month, because I'm going to take a 2-week break from, ordering books, because I'm going to read a couple of the books that I get tomorrow. I want to definitely start reading Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, but I'm going to pick up um, the Marlowe Murder Club and Murder Comes to Marlowe. I'm going to get that one, and, basically every other week or every 3 weeks, I will pick up more books. But I just have to be in the mood for it. And everything. But if I'm not in the mood for it, I just won't do it. But it's great to have that option. It's like, okay, I want to get a book, but I don't want to go on Amazon. I don't want to order from Amazon. I don't want to give Amazon my money. And then you go onto Doordash and you see that Barnes and Noble's on there. And yes, there is a 95% chance you will get the book from Barnes and Noble. But I still leave my option open about Amazon, because Amazon would be like, I would go as a backup if the book I wanted was not there. Now, I don't really have to worry about things like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein being out. Or like Dracula being out, or none of that, because a lot of people are not really into like the literary classics and everything. So, definitely don't have to worry about that. And I definitely don't have to worry about like the cozy mysteries going away or anything like that. But it feels like to me that they limit you to like one book. So like if you definitely want to give multiple books of one book to friends, I think you might be out of luck there. Unlike Amazon, that which lets you get as many books as you can possibly, So, I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to try it out, and if I'm able to use it next week, I'll definitely use it. And then, as I said, at the end of the month, I will get the Marlowe Club Murder Club, which I've already read that book. And then, of course, Murder Comes to Marlowe. And also, I'm going to get the book Mort by Terry Pratchett. Barnes & Noble, they do have the new cover, which is great. Now, with that being said, do I think that the book girlies are going to take full advantage of these poor drivers? Yes, I do believe it. Because they cannot help themselves. If it's a new way that the book will come into their laps, they will fully use it. And they will have no trouble sleeping at night. But what I am very concerned about is that these poor drivers are going to be hit with these massive book orders. And they're going to have to lug 30, 40, 50 books. And I'm thinking, that is abuse right there. That is abuse, because I work with Doordash. I have Doordash orders to come through. And sometimes people do not understand that Doordashers are not Doctor Strange. They can't levitate the book. Not the books. They can't levitate the food. So I feel like it's something that is ripe for people to abuse. But I think that they do it with every aspect of that site. They do it with the food, they do it with the apparel, they do it with everything. So, it's something that, that you have to be very, aware of. As for me, I'm definitely not doing that. Oh, no. man, I hate my nose. I'm definitely not doing that to these poor people. Now, with that out of the way, if I mentioned this one, I'm sorry, but yesterday I got for my stylus pen, which is going to be great. I am thinking about, let's see, I wonder. Yeah, that'll work. So, I'm going to open it up. And I want to feel it. Ooh, it's nice. So, okay. And then my pen. Voila! Ah! Oh, that is awesome. And now, only downside to it is that now it doesn't lie flat anymore. But hey, I wanted something to ensure that my stylus pen stayed with me, and it doesn't even come out. So, but I can pull it out, no problem. But yeah, so I'm happy now. I'm happy. My stylus pen is not going to get away from me. So now that I have a stylus pen that's with me at all times, what I'm going to do is take this to church with me and use it. Now, I finished the first 4 chapters of Mayhem and the Mortal, and this is basically about this girl. Once again, cannot pronounce her name. She, her sister decided to try to steal a crystal from this really horrible man, and she was told over and over again, this man is trouble. She decided to steal from him. He cursed her as punishment for stealing. The curse will drain her life force out of her until 30 days from the time the curse is put on her, that she will die. So there is a guy, he is a sorcerer, cannot pronounce his name. Nobody likes him. He is very dangerous. He's a very powerful sorcerer. And literally, she is trying to get him to help her get to this temple to get the cure to. So, I am definitely enjoying this book a lot more than the last Court of Thorns and Roses book. So, I am actually going to be reading 5 through 10 later on today. This book has extremely short chapters in it and everything. So yeah. So, very happy about it. Very happy with the fact is that now I have an option to get my books from Barnes & Noble instead of Amazon, and we'll see what happens. So, what I am going to do is, when I order my books tomorrow to be delivered to me by Doordash, I will do a little mini book haul, and those books will go over there. But I'm going to leave Mary Shelley's Frankenstein out, because that's the book I'm immediately going to start reading, and I'm going to basically, I'm going to take it to work with me, and I'm going to read it at work, and all that wonderful stuff. So, yeah, so that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.